Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday and I'm taking a little time for myself today because past few weeks I've been working a lot, and last week my parents-in-law were here visiting us and it was just really full days of like doing stuff and always being with people, which I absolutely loved. It was amazing to have them here, but I have not had a moment to myself, like to be just alone for a while. And since I'm home alone today, my husband is in the office, my daughter is in the kindergarten, I decided to take a little time for myself in the middle of my working day, and I can stay working later. But yeah, I just feel like I needed a little bit of time for myself to reconnect with myself, if you will. Like all these little practices, like a bit of journaling, meditating and all of that is something I used to do like all the time, almost daily. But since having a kid, I rarely have time for that. But every once in a while I still have that craving to just sit down with myself and gather my thoughts, to whether it's journaling or just like meditating and stuff. So yeah, that felt really nice. But otherwise I'm feeling really good today. I feel so recharged again from having my parents-in-law here, who were spending a lot of time with my daughter and just also helping with the routine a little bit and cleaning and cooking. That just felt so amazing and so refreshing. I feel really recharged from the past couple of weeks. Having a family who is like really supportive, non-toxic, who are ready to help with whatever, I realized it's a luxury. If we ever will go back to Spain, that is gonna be the main reason why we go back. But anyways, how are you guys doing? It's really cold and kind of grayish again in Germany. I literally cannot stand my winter jackets and sweaters anymore. But anyways, I do have to go back to work now and I will catch up with you guys later. Oh my god, I'm literally so tired. It's already almost 4 p.m. and I've just been working all day. It appeared that it was actually my work anniversary on the 15th of March, which I completely forgot about, but that's true. Yeah, it's almost been 2 years for me in this company, and this is the longest ever that I've been. No, that's a lie. I have been for 2 years working in Deloitte. That was like my first serious job when I came to Spain and like after my university, which was literally killing my soul at the time. Even though I stayed there for 2 years, it was not because I wanted to, but I was just not able to find any other job. Like I was literally applying almost the whole 2 years while I was in Deloitte. I just really hated to work in such a huge corporate, and the job that I currently have is the opposite of that. It's fully remote. At the time I had to spend 1.5 hours one way to get to Barcelona office, and the job itself was very different. I mean, of course Deloitte is a huge company and I work in a small like German company, and I'm really quite happy to work here. So in my head, 2 years being in my company, it is the longest that I've ever been, because I'm not just staying here, like I'm not looking for a job at the moment. So yeah, happy anniversary to me. But you know what? I really need a break right now. Like I've just been typing, and I need a break. Okay, I wanted to have a break, but look at this kitchen. So I guess I'm just gonna clean up. I have been slightly sick yesterday. I don't know, I feel like my immune system is just not doing so well. I get sick more than anyone else in my family. And yeah, it would be good to actually go and maybe do a test, blood test. It's been on my mind for a while now, but I keep postponing it. You know, it's like nothing actually bothers me in terms of health, so then I just keep postponing it. I had a really great working day today actually, because I had this what we call an online activity in Zoom. It happens very often when I do this that there are a number of attendees that are supposed to come and then literally no one shows up, and it's usually such a disappointment because I actually am nervous before them because it's like me in front of a group of people on Zoom and stuff, and yeah, then nobody shows up and it's like super disappointing. And today, obviously, I was like, nobody's gonna come anyways, so I'm not gonna get ready, I'm not gonna even worry about it. And of course, people came. If you guys don't know, I'm working as a community manager for a company that does events for expats. I actually really like my job, and never have I ever thought that I would say that. In my early 20s, I was so determined that I will never ever work for a company because I just had such a bad experience working in Deloitte that I literally was like, who wants to work for companies? Like, this is the worst. And I thought I'm gonna freelance and I would like to have my own online business and things like this. So yeah, but then I made it full circle. I was a freelancer for like 5 years, I think. And at some point I got so tired of the lack of stability and lack of security. Actually, my income was quite stable, but it was still like everything can finish from one day to another. Like in freelancing, you are not secure at all. And then at the same time, we moved to Germany, and it just so happened that I found this job which was fully remote, and the weight that was lifted from my chest, that was crazy because when I got this job, I didn't even realize how much this lack of security in terms of like monthly income and so on was like actually on my mind, and I had so much anxiety, which I didn't even realize. That was kind of crazy. But anyways, I'm just gonna enjoy my tea.